Hello everyone, welcome back. I've collected myself and I feel good again. And I can,
Alright. Yeah.
from Mr. Pissed Off Basketball, and
I have one more SpongeBob thing to say that I wanted to try to say last time, but this happened.
yeah, that's fine.
So I don't know if it came out before or after Infinity War, but in one of the newer episodes of SpongeBob, I think it came out afterwards. The short version of the plot doesn't matter because it's not that entertaining, but basically Plankton makes a bunch of copies of SpongeBob,
Right.
and with like a copy machine, and he's near the end he's like talking to one and it starts like turning an off color, and SpongeBob's like Plankton, you need to do something. This SpongeBob doesn't look so good, or this SpongeBob looks off color. And Plankton's like, well, I use cheap toner, and then it kind of like fades out sort of.
Yeah.
And then like later Plankton's like, or basically all of the copies of SpongeBob ended up learning the secret formula at some point. And so Plankton's going up to them and he's like, hey, wait, what's the secret formula? And then as he's doing it, they're like fading away. And one of them he goes up to and he's like, hey, wait, what's the secret formula? Oh yeah, it's I don't feel so good. And then it fades away and Plankton's like, no. So I like went through and
Okay.
I had to replay it like 4 times just to get a good clip of it. But,
They are
I got a clip of
incredibly.
that.
Dodon't were believed to be extinct until they were discovered in the Dakota region again. They're incredibly ignorant in comparison to other Pokemon. They look stupid. Alright.
Yeah.
It's a Dodo Pokemon. Would love to. Actually, I lied. Dodon't is a perfect name for it. Dodon't is a perfect name for it.
Anyways, I thought that was entertaining. I assumed the intention. I assume it was made after Infinity War, and that was the intention. But
Probably. Well, if we're gonna just ditch Glowbox for right now, then I probably should just start leveling up atomics.
Newer SpongeBob is weird. It's like it's very hit or miss whether or not it's good. It's like good or not.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than what it was.
Yeah, there was definitely that long period like I think after I think it was like season 6 onward. It was like mid-season 5, I think, actually. Where it just like it seemed like it just started getting like literally gross. And
yeah.
It like super like very dumb and not entertaining
cool.
at all. And you like famously you have the episode where where SpongeBob gets the splinter.
Ew. Yeah, everyone really hates that one. It's disgusting. Yeah, I don't know.
Just literally just disgusting.
That's all it is.
It's disgusting and it hurts to watch for multiple reasons.
Yeah. I remember that episode too. I remember watching like, this is disgusting, and whenever it came on, I would change the channel.
Yeah, I do the same.
This is just, it's so gross.
They've done a good job. They've stopped being gross. They've stopped being as gross.
Well, I don't know. Have you seen Ink Lemonade?
No, I have not.
It's pretty bad.
But I have a good guess of what it
Well, actually, I haven't seen it either, so I don't know how bad it is. But they use Squidward's ink to make lemonade.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah. It's exactly how it sounds. Actually, now that I think about it.
Like I said, it's hit or miss now. Whether I guess it's like very like hit or miss whether or not it's like passable or not. I think the very recent ones, like I stopped being like entertaining again. I don't like their new art style. I don't
know. How was my leg?
Season.
How was my leg? I heard people like that episode. Film the Fred?
I did not. I didn't like it.
Nah, kid.
I did watch all of it. It's been a bit since I've seen it. I didn't like it because it felt too forced throughout it. Like, I think they could have done it better. I think the idea was there, but they could have definitely done it better. they changed Fred's character. As odd as that sounds to say, because he's a minor background character who has had various different voices, has had sort of different personalities. There were a couple of things that were always consistent about him, and I feel like they just completely removed those in that episode.
To be fair,
besides his my leg, they did also change how he says my leg.
No.
Yeah.
To be fair, you were the only person keeping track.
That is true. That is very true. So I was thinking about this the other day. If I'm around for in Rochester next year, I wanted for one of the cons, like at RIT, either like Snowfest or maybe if we do Spookfest again or Toricon, I wanted to run a panel that's SpongeBob trivia. But then I thought, I kept thinking of questions of like possible like questions for it. But I have the problem of everything I think of, I'm not sure what people would just know or not. I don't know at what point, like, because like I know a dumb large amount about SpongeBob.
Well,
like,
what did you say? You're gonna make like a trivia thing
and name them? What?
Should make a trivia thing?
Yeah, like
you
a
should
trivia
make like
thing for
Jeopardy, SpongeBob Jeopardy.
That's what I was thinking. So that's what I initially thought was, well, I have a couple of ideas. Either doing like a Jeopardy board, in which case I would probably just run it as like it's still a room full of people, and like just whoever answers can pick the next category, and if you get it right, the point values don't matter other than just determining how hard the question is. You get like piece of candy or something when you answer one right.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And so I could easily fill a Jeopardy board. I could fill 2 Jeopardy boards with that, and have a final Jeopardy too, I'm sure.
Yep.
So that's one way to do it. And the other solution I had though was to break it up into just like categories like Krusty Krab lore, jellyfishing, the main cast, background jargon, stuff like that, and then just basically have a PowerPoint just kind of somewhat rapidly just like go through questions of like I had one for I guess a good example of like how I would have like a main question, and then depending on, or like I would also potentially just throw on like bonus questions that progressively get harder for it too. So like a good example would be for the Jelly Spiders convention, show a picture of Kevin and say, who is this?
Okay.
So people are like, it's Kevin the sea cucumber. I'm like, good. Then bonus question, who's this? And then show Jeffrey the jellyfish. So someone answers Jeffrey jellyfish. Second bonus question, who's this? And show Dr. Manowar. Who's the guy who was stung by Big Lenny and lived.
Right.
And a bonus question, show Big Lenny and say, who's this? Because I feel like the name of who stung Dr. Manowar is, I don't know if it's more memorable or less memorable. And then finally, have one more bonus question, which is definitely the hardest of what SpongeBob, I'd have to fact check. I would also go and fact check everything, of course, because I'm sure there's a couple of things that either I don't know entirely or I have slightly wrong. But the last part would be what SpongeBob game did Big Lenny appear in? Because he has made an appearance in a SpongeBob game, which I would expect no one in the room to know, but I would ask it anyways.
Right.
Which would be SpongeBob Employee. I believe it's SpongeBob Employee of the Month. That was a PC game that I had that I think came with a cereal box.
I don't know how I'm supposed to. We're both equally matched here. It's a bit of a problem. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's charging. No, he's charging power. No special defense rose. After I had just increased my special attack. God damn it. What the fuck? Oh, he used charge. I was like, how did he just kill me? I know exactly how he just killed me. That's fine. Scory, scory, scory in the house. The party every week, baby. I'm probably gonna sing that literally every time I send him out.
Sure, why not? I believe I would expect it, I guess.
I didn't see what the other Pokemon was. Atomics again? Oh, it's Deerby. Oh, well. Actually, wait. I got a way to take it down. What was I gonna say?
So like,
no, I would have like categories like background characters, one on the background characters, one on just the video games, right? So
yeah, that was also one that I would do is the video games.
And then you know, like a who is it type one.
Yeah, I could do that.
Then you know, two more.
What I would probably do is I would come up with all of the questions just from my own knowledge. Because if I know it, there's potential someone else could know it as well. And then I would go through and fact check everything just to make sure I'm 100% accurate. But like I could probably come up with multiple Jeopardy boards of questions.
Multiple Jeopardy boards.
The problem I had with is that shiny?
No.
Oh, okay. It froze briefly, and he looked off-colored.
No, he actually is green.
When he was slightly darker.
I know we only saw him for Fang. What is this thing? I don't understand. Just what is it? What are you? What are you?
The only problem I have with doing Jeopardy is that it restricts how many questions I can have per category.
Right.
And it's just like less. I think it's a little less friendly towards a large group of people, as opposed to just flipping through a PowerPoint and being in like an order.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Actually, I should probably battle anything I encounter that way.
And the other thing too is I would want to have. I want to have like a bunch. I want to have a decent amount of easy questions too, because I want to include the difficult questions that most people probably won't know. But I also would want to have mostly easy questions just so people like actually get it.
Have a Jeopardy board, but just have it be a PowerPoint. Have people choose something. He's like, oh, whoops, did you mean this? So they think every single time they think their choice matters. It doesn't. Just completely fuck with them.
Well, the problem then becomes removing the the spaces on the board. That's the only thing too. I just don't know how to set a PowerPoint up like that. I've never done that.
You don't know how to make a Jeopardy board
and there's a tutorial
out of a PowerPoint.
I'm sure.
You can't figure it. What the hell? Nuke's already evolving?
No, I'm sure.
Huh.
I'm sure I can figure it out.
It's very early. Okay. Well, we already got an evolution.
I also don't have PowerPoint.
Hey.
So that's the problem I have.
Nuke is evolving.
Yeah.
Let's let him evolve. Automotro, my bad. It's just like, dude, don't.
He has his own electron.
He looks so pissed, and now he just looks all dopey. All right, well, next time on Speletons. Bye.